So here we present our project final prototype video. The goal of our project was to upgrade the security system using facial recognition techniques and RFID module along with intelligent AC power system monitoring. For the sake of simplicity, we are illustrating the whole project in three parts. In the first part, we have demonstrated how we are recognizing a person. It was followed by illustration of wireless communication between the computer and the microcontroller. Last but not the least, AC power control system has been shown taking a bulb for demonstration. So let us begin with the demonstration of our project. The first and foremost requirement for any security system is that we are able to recognize the culprit. So here is our first demonstration to show how we are recognizing a particular person. We have written the code for this purpose in MATLAB software whose illustration is as follows. Writing the code in the MATLAB, we see that a lot of figures are obtained on running the code. Let us explain each of them step by step. Figure number 1 shows our training set. We took a set of different images of a single person so as to increase the recognition success rate and converted it into a specific size. Figure number 2 normalized training set. To nullify the effect of environment, we normalize the images to equalize the contrast of images. Figure 3 mean image. Then we extracted the mean image from all the given images by comparing the images. Finally, in the last figure, we found out the eigen faces by calculating the eigen values of the images. Now go back to command window. You will see the following line. Please enter the name of the image and its extension. Now insert any image from the set to find out the feature vectors of any given image and compare it with mean image to reconstruct the image in order to improve the recognition quality as clear from figure 5. At last, weight, which shows the feature vectors of any image, and Euclidean distance of the image can also be found in form of graphs as shown in figure. Here, the values which we are getting in variable input image weight are our feature vector, and we can make 10 into 1 matrix of it. Thus, for different images, we can extract feature vectors and get matrix of 2n into 10 depending upon the persons in the database, where n is the number of persons. This matrix is fed to neural network training tool as input, and a target matrix was also formed to train the network in recognizing the patterns. In this way, our first step to recognize a person is fulfilled. In the first part of our task, we demonstrated how we are able to recognize the image of a particular person. Now we will demonstrate the use of RFID module for checking the employees of the office. Each office member is provided with a unique ID. That ID is fed to the computer. Here we are demonstrating it as sending any signal from our PC. The signal is transmitted wirelessly between the CC2520 module, and finally it is fed to the microcontroller MSP430F2618, which processes the signal and gives the output accordingly. First of all, we will connect serial port to RS-232 level converter, which is in turn is connected to the transmitter of CC2520. The signal is wirelessly sent via its antenna to the receiver, which is in turn is connected to the controller. The controller performs the operation to produce the desired output. Let us illustrate the following process with an example. For the time being, we are sending data from keyboard, that is unique IDs of employees. As explained above, they will wirelessly reach the controller where the desired output is produced. For demonstrating purpose, we are showing the outputs on hyperterminal of our computer. For this, open the hyperterminal, provide any connection name, go to its properties and provide the baud rate which we have used in our program and click OK. Now we are resetting the power to start our program. The letters BAC on screen shows that our module is ready for communication as per the code written. Just go to its properties and set the echo on so as to see the input also on screen. Now let us provide the input as small t. We will see the output as small t enclosed within square brackets followed by letter A as per our code. This shows the successful wireless communication between PC and controller. So now we come to the final part of our project in which we are controlling the AC power supply. For this purpose, we have used some very basic electronic components. Let us have a glance at each of them. First, LDR circuit. The sole purpose of using this circuit is to obtain a sufficiently large voltage difference. We have used the fact that LDR offers very high resistance in absence of light and very low resistance in case of bright light. Second, laser, used to generate a very bright light. Third, comparator circuit. As we know that the controller understands only the digital signals, but we are getting analog output from LDR circuit. So the basic purpose of using comparator circuit is to convert analog into digital signals. Fourth, microcontroller MSP430F2618. It takes the digital signals and provides different desired outputs according to the change in inputs. Relay circuit. Our basic aim was to control the AC supply. So the final DC output is fed to relay, which causes its triggering, thus sending AC supply to our bulb, whose ground is always connected and the positive terminal is triggered using relay, which is used for the illustration purpose. Now let us start our experiment. Firstly, let us observe the changes in the output of LDR on application of laser light. There is a 2-pin male connector where we have taken the outputs of LDRs. You can clearly see that the output becomes high on flashing the laser, otherwise the output remains low. Let us see. Now these outputs will be fed to the comparator, which will provide the digital signals to controller, which will finally trigger the relay, and thus AC supply would be controlled. Now let us see the practical. Case 1. When the person is entering into the room. In this case, he will cross the first LDR first and then the second one. This case can be illustrated by flashing the laser firstly on first LDR, and as soon as we flash on the second LDR, we will see that the controller provides high output, thus triggering the relay, and the bulb will start glowing, as you can clearly see. When person is exiting from the room, in this case, he will cross the second LDR first and then first one. This case can be illustrated by flashing the laser firstly on second LDR, and as soon as we would flash on the first LDR, we should see that the controller provides low output, thus triggering of the relay should stop and the bulb should no longer glow. Let us see. As expected, the bulb is off. Thus, our motto to control the power system and therefore saving the precious electric energy has been fulfilled.